All right. I'll I'll check like I don't know. I don't know what I was going for. There. I'll just react to this video. You know what I mean? I think this could be fun. I don't know. Never done a reaction before. Let's just see. Most delusional self-reported rivals history.
Rivals
Let's
today
see.
because we do have that event coming up, and I probably should be we probably should be grinding. But you know what though? I've spent a lot of time in my career. I've been doing this for 6.5, almost 7 years now. The way I've
You
always
gotta
approached
up the
all of this
playtime
shit
speed, right?
is try to just do the best I can in good faith. And if shit hits the fan, take the high road. You know, like they talk some shit, water off a duck's back, as my dad used to say. Nah, we used to do that for years, and I feel like that did nothing but like get me in trouble because you're like, oh, he's doing whatever. Oh, he's just covering. Nah, I'm done with it. Lock the in.
Damn, the
I was noticing that
king
this
is
morning I woke
done
up
with it,
to
bro.
a flurry of new tweets and
The
TikToks
king
and all
is
this shit. I'm like,
done.
something must have happened. And I won't lie, there was one tweet I quoted it. I deleted it after like 5 minutes because I was like, this is a bad idea. Because Rivals right now is in what I would deem its hate farm cycle. Whenever a game gets about 1.5 years, 2 years old, and it starts to get a little stale, negative content especially goes bananas. People
It's true. It's true. People just, dude. It has been like that. Like after 3 seasons or something, it has been nothing but like hating on rivals. I swear to God. But I don't know though. That kind of goes for like other games as well. I guess it's not like people just love a game forever. You know what I mean? There's always that period of hatred. Even fucking something like Minecraft gets it, bro. Like one of the most beloved games. Everybody just hates on Mojang, Microsoft, or Windows, whatever the fuck.
live for the drama. They live for the hate farm. And if you watch like any TikToks that are going right now about the whole Cap stuff, and like there's such a misunderstanding of like when someone says like Cap is strong, right? Cap is S tier. I mean, bro, you called Cap. You called
Is
for
Cap strong, really? I might be too low rank for this. I think Cap is like the stall is too strong, I think, with triple support. If that's what they're talking
Cap
about.
nerfs. What the hell did you expect that would happen? No, I did not. I literally didn't. I said he was strong in the meta. You are making shit up, you delusional f***s. You delusional f***s have legitimately lost your mind, and it's actually like almost like cult following stuff where they hype you up and they try to get you upset and whip you into a frenzy. That is legitimately what is happening. When people say a character, quote unquote, is strong in the meta, that's not calling for nerfs. That's different. When you call for nerfs, you say this character is broken, this character needs nerfs. That was never said. We said he was strong. And the whole point of the tier list in general, overall, is to
I
be a
didn't see
discussion.
the
That's a whole
flat
different topic, but I
tier
basically
list.
wanted to
Oh.
tell you, hey, listen, form your own opinion. Not everything is there. Have fun. Do whatever. That's not the point, though. I'm sick of this shit. Lock in. I'm sick of this shit. I woke up this morning to a bunch of dog shit.
I'm guessing the tier list is gonna be like S tier Cyclops, Jean Grey, Gambit. Who else? Is a tank Rogue is pretty strong. Groot, and I don't know what else would be on S tier. I'm not gonna lie. Those
I think I
characters
found
are
the source.
probably up there.
Lock
Though.
in.
Asking for work camp number laborers. We're asking to not buff
And F is gonna be Widow, Iron Man, Squirrel Girl, or some shit.
blade sword damage by 1 every patch.
I'm guessing.
I told the dev.
Okay, I can already tell where this is probably going to be coming from. This is the part where people were saying, oh, they should hire more people. They should work harder. They should work more hours. No, asshole. That's not what we were saying. That was basically me saying to them, oh, you can't just say put in more hours. Oh, you can't just say, oh, you need to get more people working on the job. Because if you had 10 people in a room trying to agree on one subject, guess what? You can never get 10 people to agree on one thing. Very rarely.
He's right. He's right. You will never get people to agree on one subject ever, bro. It's just gonna be like an entire argument for fucking days. But hold on, what was he saying before that?
If you had 10 people in a room trying to agree on, oh, you can't just say, oh, you need to get more people working on the job.
Oh yeah, like get more people, get more hours in, clock in more. Like that doesn't matter. We are already in season 8.5. You know, if something is that you don't like is not being fixed, it's not gonna like get magically better if you put in more hours on the workers or something, bro. It's just their design philosophy for the game. You know what I mean?
Because if you had 10 people in a room trying to agree on one subject, guess what? You can never get 10
Oh
people to agree on one.
shit. Oh shit, I didn't pull up my chat. Hold on. Oh, what the fuck did I click on? There you go. stream just started, so
thing. Very rarely. Put 100 people in a room. Try to get them all to agree on one thing. Even harder. That's the
I
problem
was
with
just I was
trying to
gonna
get everybody
watch this video, so I'm just gonna like react to it or something.
on the same page. And balance is no different. So the point of what I was trying to say back to that at that point, I already know exactly where it's going to be. I guarantee it. I was saying that you could not get more people on the team and the balance is going to magically be better. So the next option is to then hire or is to work more hours. And I was saying they already crunch probably and they already work a ton. So if you're going to twist that, like, oh, we're not calling for labor camps, we just want more balance, brother. I was.
But what do you mean like work more hours though? What do they do? Like they play test the characters more? Is that what he means? It's just the rival devs just play the game more. What do you mean put more hours? Like they already know how to code this shit in. It's just like they're just changing a couple numbers on the characters, no? They're like, oh, Daredevil E damage 10% lower. You know what I mean?
Responding to people that said they need to be working harder. And I bet they already worked hard. And you know for a fact that that was what my argument was.
It's not
but
like
doesn't
they're
fit the
doing
narrative.
manual labor or
Guys,
something, man.
We can't have this game come out with 35 DPS, 2 supports, and 5 tanks.
Yes, we can. And this is and you know what
It's
the
a-
worst part of this is?
It's
The
like
worst
it's
part
more
of
of a thinking man's game. It's not like a oh you gotta fucking clock in more, put some elbow grease on the hero designs, bro. That's not gonna fucking work.
this is right now. Also, how do I? Is it like F11 to get out of this? The worst part
By the way, other than some heroes, I think Rivals has done a really good job on like making hero kits and stuff, and they're like really cool to play. Like their hero design hasn't been that bad at all, I think. Other than a couple characters that I don't like. Like I expected more from Jean Grey. I expected more from I don't know, like Angelo or something. Like it was a little boring at the start, but then I understand a little bit more as I play. You know what I mean? Like Angelo is not that bad. It's actually very fun to play. It just felt a little weird at the start because we didn't have a flying tank. Hold on, my mom calling me, bro. Hold up. Like re-recorded or something. Alright, I'm back. Oh man. What were they saying?
Part of this is going to make it look like I'm on the side of defending NetEase. And that's the worst part to be in a hate farm content cycle. That's the reason why I deleted the tweet this morning responding, because I was like, oh shit, people are going to view this as like, you're defending NetEase. I don't give a fuck. I don't
Let's
care.
the shield.
Like, who gives a fuck? People say like, oh, you're in the creator program. No, I'm not. I go on a 1099 base-to-base contracted basis
Guang
for every
pays his
single
bills, bro.
season that we've done recently. The mid-season, showing new heroes, right? That is an individual sponsor every single time. If NetEase said tomorrow, we don't want to sponsor him for the next hero showcase, guess what? I wouldn't have early access because I don't have it, because I'm not part of the creator program. And I said that's it from day one, because there was some certain things in there that I did not like. One of my good buddies, Siegel, had a tweet about that went viral. You should go back if you can find it. It's from a couple years ago now, back when they showed the old stuff. Anyways, regardless, not the point. The point was,
with 35 DPS, 2 supports, and 5 tanks. Or no one will pick the other roles. And they're like,
show how, okay, do we know how dev processes work? A lot of these characters are made way in advance. Is it wrong to say that's not how it should be? No. However, NetEase is releasing one hero every season, aka every month. So
I mean, like, okay, it's pre-made. The plan is there, but like, why did they plan it like that, bro? It's just so fucking bad, man. Why do we have like the roles are just so unbalanced, bro? It's fucking. I can't defend NetEase on this. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I'm gonna be honest.
12 heroes a year. Developing 12 heroes a year is extremely difficult to do. I used to very close.
I mean, the whole idea was like, how do you like make Marvel characters tanks and strategists, because all of them are very DPS like in nature. They're just like, I don't know, like Spider-Man, you immediately go to DPS, or like Magic, you immediately, your brain is immediately on DPS. Iron Man, same thing. But like, I don't know, you just gotta think outside the box, man. Like, if they're struggling with designing tanks or strategists, I think like Spider-Man's whole rogue gallery legitimately they could all be tanks. I'm not even kidding you. Like even Green Goblin or something would be good as a like a flying tank that just shoots bombs or something or displaces people. I don't know, Rhino, you have fucking Juggernaut and stuff. That could be tanks. Tank role is easier than strategist role, I think. Strategists, they're supposed to just heal, I guess, in this game. So it's a little difficult to find a character in Marvel lore that just like heal bots people. um, I mean I could see them using like mascot like characters like Jeff to fill that role, but that would be like pretty similar to other strategists. Like the whole hero pool would be like the same character almost. It's like a mascot like animal character. That would suck also. They gotta like think outside the box on that one. I don't know how they fill the strategist roll up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not like a huge Marvel guy. I don't know the heroes. I know a couple of them. I mean, it just could be like, oh, someone is smart. You could make them a strategist. You know what I mean? It could be as simple as that, basically.
ties of the Overwatch team. We used to do 3 a year, and that was already pushing it. Now they're doing 10, and they're guess what? We can see that the wheels are shaking a little bit because they're doing so much. But regardless, though, I got to learn a lot. I got to hear from the mouths of a lot of these developers how much work and effort goes into those heroes. Those heroes are much more polished. Here's the problem, though. They actually decided they were going to do one tank, one DPS, one support every year, just to keep everybody happy. Rivals made a mistake, and they clearly had all this stuff developed way ahead of time. That's the only way they keep this runway
Yeah,
as long as it
true.
is. And they did not balance it out. They
That
went more
that was
DPS
a
as opposed to
mistake
tanks and
on their
supports.
part.
I agree, and they acknowledged.
I mean, having this stuff ready beforehand is not the mistake. It's the planning of the entire game is the mistake. Like planning the entire hero pool around DPS, it's kind of a mistake. It's like the most popular role. Everybody wants to see a DPS. They I think they wanted to like build hype instead of focusing on actual like you know game balance basically. It's like their strategy is like they're like releasing new Fortnite collabs or something. You know what I mean? You just like add random fucking character number to, and people are like, oh, yeah, oh my god, they're getting added. Let's go. Which still works, by the way. Like people love Cyclops, and people are excited to play him. I think, or they love like Deadpool. Deadpool really brought everything back that season. But I don't know. The hype dies at one point, and people just look at the quality of the game, and then they if they say like they don't like this game anymore, they just that's it. They're gonna stop playing it.
That last year, you can go back and look it up. They publicly acknowledged that they wanted to release more supports and more tanks. However, though, it is hard to do that when they already have the seasons already all planned out, including battle passes, skins, sales of all those things. They have to all work in tandem because if there's a battle pass for a future hero, let's say Thanos, right? Thanos is coming out. They can't release Thanos early because they need more tank characters coming out. Let's say, for example, he's a tank because all of his other stuff isn't ready. And there's a future battle pass that they're making with it as well. It has to all fit in the plan. Does their planning suck and it should include more of the other roles? Absolutely. We're still on the same page. But that's not what we were talking about. Again, this is straw man. We're
But
now
people
going
really want Thanos right now. I feel like Thanos should be a couple seasons later, man. I think he's like a big release, and they should just keep him in wraps and build him up, kind of like how the Avengers movies did. You know what I mean? That would be cool if they like build up Thanos like 3 seasons before he actually arrives. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be awesome.
another direction. That's not what I said. That's not what we were talking about. We're going to a different direction just to quote unquote start shit.
Light. They're not supports, they're strategists. They do other things besides heal.
Okay, people are annoying with that. Okay, people are
That's
annoying
literally
with
what they
that.
said to me. They are trying to gaslight you into thinking balance is fine. Never listen to these shows. You think I'm listening to what Flash has to say about balance?
Okay, like I think hero to hero balance is not that bad. I legitimately think hero to hero balance, like 1v1 balance. You know what I mean? Like Bucky versus fucking Thor or something. That's not that bad. But the way like the game plays is very fucking annoying. You just run out of spawn, and then you just do damage until you fucking explode and die. And you just run out of spawn again, and then you do damage until you explode and die, and you can just be out of cover. You don't have to worry about cover positioning, like it's just normal fucking things you worry about in like fucking Counter-Strike or something, in like a way older game. I didn't play like Team Fortress that much, But in Overwatch, the same thing goes. You gotta be behind cover. You gotta play with your team. Go in when your team is fucking fighting and shit. I don't know, like those type of things is feels very wrong in Rivals. It feels forbidden, bro. Like you just like make plays that shouldn't be possible, but they are. You win the game somehow. I don't know.
Now,
But
If I hang on, if I
that's
open up
more of like an overall game balance thing. You know what I mean? Like make plays where you win the game, but you shouldn't is something like I'm saying like you go backline with Jeff and some fucking diver or something, and then you 1v6 or 2v6 the entire team, and then like you win a point or something. That's like that feels forbidden. You know what I mean? I mean, like they both should explode if they do something like that in a team-based hero shooter. Like you can't just fucking flank with like Cyclops and then kill everybody. You know what I mean? But you can't do that in Rivals. You just fucking flank. So you just shoot your beams, kill a couple people, and then just fly away as Cyclops, and nobody can say no. You know?
Twitter, am I gonna see a lot
There's
of
like
clips of sitting in the practice
there's
range?
very weird playstyle. Triple support is one of them. You should never be able to play triple support. I think it's just so fucking bad, bro. I feel like triple support is unhealthy. I like their idea of including more comp styles, like triple tank being playable. I mean, like triple DPS being playable, triple support being playable. But I have to like agree that none of those feel great to play against. You know, for the perspective of the other team. Like if triple tank is strong, the team that doesn't want to play tank is gonna feel like shit playing the game. You know what I mean? And that's just a lot of people. So like 222 is very basic system, but it just works and it just people enjoy it overall. Like it's like equal amount of people in roles, and they're like doing their shit. But like if you want to include more fucking comp styles like triple support, I don't know, that kind of just makes the balance system hell. You know what I mean? That just throws off everything about the balance. I like their idea of like making DPSy supports kinda, but I don't know. I feel like I like Overwatch's supports more because they're all DPS like supports, and just in that game, just people are just enjoying the game like in every role. I swear to God, I played every role in Overwatch, and I had never had an issue with like a certain thing in any of the roles. Like in DPS, I feel like I'm doing a lot. In support, I feel like I'm doing a lot. In fucking tank, I feel like I'm doing a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not high rank enough in Overwatch shit or something, but I don't know. In Rivals, it just feels very different. It
Shooting at
feels
the bot.
like some of the characters you're just like doing nothing the entire match, and in other characters it feels like you're just like trying to deadlift your team, but it's just not enough or something.
Across my page, and I've
I did.
also
I
seen quite
should say though, like Overwatch feels like the revives are really fast. So even if you get a team wipe, the team comes back really really fast in Overwatch, and the games feel way more like high paced. So there is one difference from Rivals in that game that I don't particularly like. I feel like I don't feel like I killed somebody in Overwatch as I feel like in Rivals, where they just don't spawn back for like 10 seconds or whatever.
a few crash outs about heroes being now broken and like nerfed in the ground or unplayable, and those end up not being true. Am I 100% always? No, I'm not a perfect man. I'm not. I make a lot of mistakes. I will do my best, and I will articulate the whole way through why I think the things that I do. And you can disagree with it if you want, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I mean, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm not a pro player. I'm way past that phase of my career. But I've seen him playing, and he's very good. But I've seen a couple pro matches in the last 6 months or so where he didn't do too hot and was getting dragged all over the internet right? So it's like, listen, man, you're a very good player, but amongst the other pros, people should talk you like crazy, and that doesn't feel good, right? That's probably not very good to feel. Like, it's probably not fun to hear that kind of stuff. But like, imagine that though. People think you're dog shit at your level. They probably think you're dog shit at your level as being a pro player. You're
What?
absolutely better than 99.9% of players, but at that
Wait,
pro
this
bubble, you're
guy?
shit, right? That's what a lot of people say. Not saying that's actually true, but I'm saying a lot of people do
I
think
don't-
that,
I don't- I
and they
don't
might think
know
it's like not winning on teams or not
about
doing
the
well
pro
or whatever.
scene.
Do you
I
agree
have
with those
no
people?
idea.
I bet you would, right? I bet you think you probably do pretty well, and like you probably have things to improve on, right? But then you're gonna sit there and look at me and go, well, I don't listen to that guy's shit. It's like, I don't. Do you ever like think for a second before saying some shit like that, or nah?
Guys, real quick, is I saw a video from Flats, and I was a good boy. I saved myself. I did
Real
not watch
quick,
it
Mr.
yet,
Strimmer,
but
can I see the
he
new
made a
Black
video
Widow skin?
titled
I
"Let's
heard
talk
you
about
mentioned the
Rivals
new
Balance,"
skin earlier.
I should be aware of this, by the way. I appreciate. I did
and
see
we're
it.
about to watch it, and we're gonna take a peek. Let's see what the king has to say. All right, let's go.
This is my dude, Samju. That's my guy right there. Actually, it was 2 days ago because it was late start that day. I know I'm not
What
big.
is this? I know I'm not a big streamer, so my words probably won't mean shit. What the fuck? But please get me for funner season stuff, new heroes, and focus on new actual balance changes. Like, so boring though. Yo, what would be fire though if they like added just maps for an entire season? That would be fucking sick, I think. I don't know, like we're slowly accumulating maps though. I feel like we're about to get like enough maps by the end of this year for sure. I don't really like the other game modes, but that's me personally. If people like playing 18v18 all day or something, I go for it, I guess. Like every time I see a map for another game mode, I just fucking like come on, man. Just make a competitive map, please, dude.
Big streamer, so my
But
work
that's
probably
just
doesn't mean
me.
shit. But please, can we, for one season, stop with the new heroes and focus on new maps, in comp and actual balance changes? Like it's so boring playing the same maps all day versus the same poke comps at Marvel Rivals. And then I saw Boger yesterday responded and retweeted it. Not the same shirt. This shirt's blue. That one's gray. Are you guys colorblind? And was like, advertise streamer here. I concur. And I thought this wasn't gonna be somewhere I wanted to do Twitter because
What
Twitter's just,
the
are you guys
fuck?
blind? And you can't have a nuanced conversation on Twitter. It's genuinely possible. But I've seen the sentiment a lot recently where people
Only
are like,
big
fed
streamers
up
are
with
right,
balance and fed up
guys.
with, like,
Only
whatever.
big
And it's like, you need to just like
streamers.
slow the content down and we need to like focus on these other things. And without even getting into
It's
the
like it's like real life. It's like only rich people are right about stuff. That's how real life works.
I'm just gonna say this right off the bat. Balance is subjective. It is. How are you gonna say it's not? I mean, farm your reaction, I guess. But like, you could ask console players and PC
I
players
did bro pause to do that, dude. What the
at the top
fuck?
level. It's gonna be different, 100%. You're gonna ask a gold player and a top 100 player. It's gonna be different. You're gonna
Yep,
ask a celestial
W
player
flats.
and a platinum player. It's gonna be different. And you know what's gonna be different? Both their experiences. And if you say you should only balance for the top rank all the time, you just be wrong. Like you can, and I think like balance does come top down in a lot of ways. That is good. Like that is a good philosophy to start with. But it's-
He's right. He's right about this. The balance should come from top down because I think, in my opinion, the casual, like balancing for the casual thing, doesn't even exist. I think, bro. I think they're just finding like a middle ground of people, and they're balancing it for that, I guess. Because like you saying balance for the casuals, bro. The casual skill variance is so fucking different that there is no shot you can balance any hero for like the bottom tier of rivals. You know what I mean? Like you could have the weakest hero in the game just solo carry an entire game in bronze, even if the guy like has no idea what the fuck they're doing. You could have like Blade solo carry in bronze. Like, how do you balance that? There's just no fucking shot you can balance that. You know what I mean? So, like in fucking Diamond or something, it starts to become like more real which hero is actually strong and which are not, because people get like their mechanical skills and shit, like Diamond and above. But like balancing the game around those ranks would make more sense, I think. But it might be me being selfish though. I'm like usually around those ranks, so what are you gonna do?
It's not perfect. That's why it's not just data. It's data and an art form. Because you can't have it just all balanced around like the nichest pro player.
But
at the
I don't
top,
play the game
because
that
everyone
much.
that plays the game isn't at that level. It's a very small percentage of players. And Rivals is a more casual game. People want to have fun. Actually, can someone do me a favor? Quote me on this. There was an article a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago when Rivals came out. Rivals came out and said what their balance philosophy was. And their balance philosophy was not to make everything balanced, but for the characters to be fun. Someone find it for me. I'm giving you a mission. Go find it for me.
I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let him cook.
Right?
I think I
No
like
two
that.
people agree on balance. Unless it's one character. If you try to talk about the entire
I think I like that they're trying to make it fun instead of just just holding in balance changes, bro. I think Overwatch also shifted their fucking designs and shit to do that because the new hero Shion, I feel like she's giga strong, and they just released her like that, and just everybody seems to be enjoying it, and they're not like complaining immediately about her. I feel like it's a healthier system that like gives more hype to the game. You know what I mean? Other than that, if she was just like giga balanced from release, it would be so boring, bro. Like the hype would just die down. You know what I mean? You would just feel like you're playing the same game with just like a new look for a new character.
Roster, you could never get two people to agree. Was that crap? Can you grab it for me if that was it? Players, bronze players, you could not get.
But Rivals, on the other hand, it's just like they just pushed it too far, like with Gambit release and shit. The characters are way too strong on release. Like there needs to be a little tone down. You know what I mean? There needs to be a little bit less. You know, don't make it so obvious. You know, change up the tune a little bit. Maybe release like a weak as fuck hero like Blade. Whatever. No, that didn't help at all. Actually, that made it even worse. New skin to Goon. You're right. Is it out already? Is the Black Widow skin out though? Is it tomorrow? Really? Bro, I want the Lady Loki skin though. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. I'm recording a reaction right now.
Only thing, like I'm gonna be honest though, I don't believe you though in saying like I'm gonna let him cook, because if I have that reaction to that something like that out the gate, I'm already fighting. I'm already ready to go. Like I'm not. You're not actually listening. You're kind of just waiting for me to finish to then respond. You're not listening. That you can technically make. Hey, say that's true. Freeze on is data, right? You can look at data and say this person has a lower win rate. 47%. You look at the other person, say, is it 47%? They look at the data and go, yep, it's also 47. So they can both agree it has a negative win rate, which is lower than 50%, which is low. Both people can agree on that. Now, after looking at that, though, you could both look at the same character with a negative win rate, though, and say, does that character need to be buffed then? Statistically, it's like, well, if we want to get closer to... By the way, listen, man, I'm just going to give you a content tip. If you're going to react to someone's content, you got to talk at some point. Like you don't have to like wait. Like we're like straight up 3 minutes in, and I think we said like 6 words in a reaction. Like you got to talk at some point, man. Most of the time,
holy fuck, this guy hasn't talked in like 6 minutes.
If you don't, like you're gonna like it has such a low win rate. Black Widow's a good example because she has like 39% or something like that. So, yeah, because he listens actually, but there's too many points being made.
Oh my god, there's too many reactions going around though. It's just me on the bottom. God damn it.
To back to wait all that time to then talk at the end. You can break them down as it goes. So you're gonna lose most of your games. You pick Black Widow because she's not as good. Does that mean they need a buff? A lot of times the answer is no. It's actually this is responding to myself at this point. Example that is. And here's what the whole thing. By the way, what I mean by that though is you can actually pause and be like, no, I agree with you on this.
I think Widow needs a rework or something new. I think they were gonna release Widow. What? True, dude. Have you seen the Daredevil one? The Daredevil one looked fucking insane. You should react to a reaction. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. This is just Flats reacting to this guy, reacting to his video. I think. Give Widow machine guns. That's what I've been saying, bro. You're so fucking right. You're so right, by the way. Dude, oh, I didn't know the Widow in Overwatch had machine guns. Or like she has like a fucking assault rifle form whenever you're not sniping. That would go so well with like Marvel's, you know, Widow. It would be kind of stealing the same character though, but I mean, in the comics or some shit, Black Widow has like these taser guns on her arms. Like I don't know why that's not in the game. She shoots like little taser bullets or something. Uh, or like she has like a hook, but in the game she only uses it to stun you, other than like move around. I I mean that's also what Widow does in Overwatch though, so they can just copy the entire character's kit, I guess. That'd be a little too much. We're gonna get fucking Overwatch is gonna sue us, man. I don't know.
Oh, you found it? Hold up. Marvel has established itself as one of the go-to hero shooters, but unlike most other options, there's less of a...
She could have a motorcycle. Yo, they released like this new hero, Shion. She has a motorcycle. Oh my god, I don't want to do this actually. Oh, what the fuck? What were those characters? Dual Uzi? Oh. Oh yeah, Sombra has that. Dude, they could give her like a motorcycle, dude. She had like a motorcycle in Age of Ultron. I mean, I don't know what she would do with that though in Rivals. Just fucking ram into people. They like Overwatch released a character with a motorcycle and it's pretty fun to play. They could just copy that maybe. I don't know.
Bonus place on the competitive balancing. Instead, NetEase is more focused on making the game as fun as possible. So every character we balance for fun, first and foremost. As in, sorry, excuse me. As in, if the character is fun to play or not to play.
Or they could make her like a grappler or some. I don't know. She like fights hand to hand sometimes in the movies and shit. The Rivals Widow design is just like Overwatch Widow, but like way less abilities basically and no damage. It's just so fucking weird.
That's always number one. Danny Koo. By the way, if you don't know who Danny Koo is, Danny Koo's the guy who made Marvel Rivals. That's the
Cool.
that guy's Guang Guang's boss. Executive producer of Marvel Rivals or Marvel Games.
Danny Koo and his favorite girl Luna Snow.
And then the team has data on win rates, making sure that no one character is too powerful and impressive so that everybody's still having fun. But that is secondary. Let's continue. Kind of falls apart a little bit. So by the way, when I say balancing is subjective, there's a great example. You're balancing for win rates, power of a character. What about balancing for fun? Like I said, let's argue. That's my guy right there. This game relies on the casual base to come back and play every season and enjoy the new heroes, especially the new hyped heroes. That is what keeps this game going.
Okay, let me just address some of the stuff you said, but I do hard agree with that statement. The new heroes is what people keep.
Okay, glad we're on the same page.
For. Now, before we even get to
You know what would bring Marvel Rivals player base back? We would like a visual update to the game or something. I feel like this game runs so bad, bro. Yep, she needs to own 100 million motorcycles for every game.
any more of this video, Sanju's out of his mind. If this game
Bro.
stopped releasing one hero,
Okay, we're
But
still on the same
like imagine Widow with a motorcycle. That would be so sick though, no? I mean, she's a hit scan with high mobility already, but I don't know, we have Cyclops, he's just flying around, man. Just give her something fun to play, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to think that hard to design Black Widow. I think she's one of the simpler Marvel characters.
it would die instantly. It would die. This game has the worst balance, the worst match.
I feel like they should rework Jean too, bro. Like Jean Grey. Yeah, true. Like that would affect the player base the most if they can just run the fucking game. Like not everybody has like a NASA computer, bro. That's why League and stuff are so popular because anybody can just download League and play it on their fucking potato, dude.
Worst technical state of any game I've ever played.
Okay, listen, like we were both here, like here, like you know, we're together, and then we just took it like really far. Like I don't think it would die instantly. It's got the Marvel IP behind it. I think it has a pretty strong base under it now. It's not like Overwatch levels of fanatics, right? But there is this pretty strong base under there. I do think though the content is what kind of keeps this game pumping because console's so big. However, though, I just like we're on the same side. I think we're just taking it a little too far.
I have been gaming for 20 years. I'm 26 years old. I've been gaming since I was 5. 20 years. I've never experienced anything.
Marvel Snap died. First off, Marvel Snap is not the same thing as Marvel Rivals. You're talking card game versus shooter game. Second
When did
off,
Marvel
Snap
Snap
had a lot of
die?
issues
What?
beyond that. Just like it's like it's had problems at the beginning. One of my friends played it all the time, and she's
Yeah, they're talking about something else now.
for that, you know.
I don't know why people think if Rivals were to randomly just stop putting out their content, that their brains would fix and they would suddenly balance the game.
Okay, we're on the same page again. A little more aggressive than I
Okay,
am.
yep.
But I agree.
Do you really think Xeon knows what he's doing? Do you think it's the new heroes
Uh,
that are keeping Xeon
okay,
from balancing the game? If it was the case with the
Okay, like, it's again we kind of agree, but like not totally the same way.
Okay, it's not Zeong. Zeong is like a meme. Like we're just talking shit about Zeong because he's the guy putting his face out there. But like, it's a lot more other people in the balance team. They're doing the changes. Remove Vanguard role from the game. Clearly, they hated making and tweaking them also, and no one wants to play Vanguard. They only play them because of necessities. No, you're wrong. They only play Magneto for necessities. I think the Vanguard role is fun as fuck. No, there's no way, dude. I play Rogue this season, and I'm having like the most fun I've ever had in a while in Rivals. I'm not gonna lie. I think Rogue is insanely fun to play, and I'm glad they buffed her this patch. That being said, though, Vanguard is a miserable role. You're right. But in Overwatch, the tanks are so strong. I hate that too, bro. Like, it feels like nothing can match a tank other than another tank in Overwatch. Like, if I go with Xion and a fucking Winston jumps on me and I have like no cooldowns, he's just gonna beat my ass instantly. I can't do anything. I don't know. Like, Overwatch tanks feel too strong to me. I don't want to play tank in Overwatch though. I wanna play the new character.
But we do
Balance is
agree.
good, but every new hero that is added is imbalanced. Maybe you could have that conversation.
But in Overwatch the tanks are so strong, but still I get like one tank a game or some shit in 6v6. Bring back Jeff the Terrorist and Xeon can have my soul. No, no more
But
Jeff the
the
Terrorist.
solution is
No.
stop releasing the character
That
overpowered.
was
That's
fucking
it. Lower their
awful.
numbers. Slowing the content cycle down.
They did.
That little
Whitefox lost
shit,
their minds.
bro.
She was shit, you know. And
I think
guess
I
what?
legit learned Magic just to kill Jeff players. Like, Magic is the best character to kill them, dude. You just, every time they ult, you shift in, put a little demon on their ass, and then just blast them with the sword. They explode every time, and then you save your team, and then your team glazes you and shit. That's awesome.
But they were wrong, but they
Fucking
still
Jeff,
listen to the
man.
community.
Piece
I
of
can agree
shit.
with you on that. I think that they knee jerk to the community too much. I think sometimes they need to stand 10 toes down. 100%. I agree.
Season zero Jeff might be. I mean, they could have made Jeff and Rocket like these flank healers or something. But like, Jeff is just too strong. He has too much self-sustain, man. He just is so oppressive, bro. It's like annoying to play against. It's not even that he's like too strong. It's just very annoying that he doesn't die. You know what I mean? I used to be able to solo dive 6 people through season zero. Jeff was a menace. But like, it wouldn't be annoying if he died though. You know what I mean? Like, if you could fucking go in and kill him if he's diving, that then it wouldn't be annoying. But since he can survive so much, it's just annoying as shit. Like, even if nobody dies the entire game to Jeff and he's playing like shit, it would still annoying as fuck to have a Jeff on your backline all game long. It was like there was this season where Iron Fist and Cap was meta, and it felt so annoying to play against them because they would just like run around the map and never die, bro. Like, just they would just fly around the map, get a health pack, come back, beat your ass, fly around the map. The stall is fucking crazy. The stall is killing me in this game. If they ever have like a stall meta, they should just fix that immediately. That should be the main focus of balance, I think. I never had anything more annoying than that meta, bro. Like, in Marvel. Everything else has been fine. Maybe like the Gambit alt stuff was kind of annoying, but I don't. Not as much as stall meta. Oh my god, nothing would die that fucking meta, dude. You would have like a Mr. Fantastic, Iron Fist Cap or some shit, and they would just like keep running your healers down. None of them were like dying.
However,
It was
what do you do
so
with your names?
annoying.
You know,
And
like if everyone
Venom
who
too.
plays your game all the time is not having fun, and those are
Not
people that
anymore
kind
though.
of actually enjoy
Not
your game,
anymore.
do you listen to them, or do you listen to the person who hates your game all the time? AKA, not saying him specifically.
Flyer on Fist Airlines. I wouldn't like hate Jeff the Terrorist if he was killable. Like, he could flank and run away, like that would be fine. But if he's just unkillable in the backline and then you have like two people trying to fight him the entire game, it just becomes so fucking annoying to deal with him, bro.
By the way, I mean the whole hyper competitive player. The hyper competitive player is like a leech on every game. I'm not saying that like they're bad
It's
people,
just
but like they literally
legitimate
drive themselves
rage
insane.
bait gameplay.
Like, it's not even on purpose. Like they just do CIA level torture to themselves by playing the same game for 12 hours a day every single day.
I don't think
And
season zero Jeff would work now though with all the changes. Yeah, I don't think he would work anymore though. Like, the healers got giga buffed. I think like Cloak just keeps everybody alive if you're diving with Jeff right now. If they have like a Cloak or Rocket, nobody's dying to your dives. Like, that was back in season zero. We had like a way different meta and way tame healers. Now since Daredevil came out, healers have been fucking hyper strong.
you drive yourself crazy. I've done it. I've lived in that.
They
I've
can
legitimately done
deal
that
with
myself.
any
I've done that
dive
to myself. I
now.
can speak from experience. Even if you did release it in the perfect state and then everything was great, there'd be something new to complain about and a new thing that would come up. And those other people who actually do come up and enjoy those new heroes and those new seasons thing would just leave. So it's like I understand they're in a tough spot. Even though I agree with you, like, I think there's no reason to buff them, and they should be in a more balanced state. But I also can't fault them.
Not make the game better.
The hyper competitive player is what keeps League, Valorant, and CS alive. By the way, these are not those games. First off, second off, Rivals Esports does not have the watchability of League, Valorant, and CS. Same thing as Overwatch, and Overwatch has one less character. 5v5 is much more watchable than 6v6 because there's not much abilities, there's not much intricacies. Rivals takes that and puts it to 11. The amount of flashing lights and shit that's going off on your screen always in Rivals is ridiculous. And I want Rivals esports to succeed, and I've actually talked about many times on stream
Dude,
what I think
Rivals,
they can do to
like,
make it a lot
I
better. And
can't
I think they've done a lot
see shit, bro, sometimes in Rivals. If you play whitefox now, you get MVP for existing just hold fire button. Yeah, imagine trying to play dive DPS against whitefox, dude. You would get mocked so hard. I feel like they shouldn't bring back dive Jeff right now. He would be so sad. I think whitefox just mocks him right now. Like we didn't have whitefox in season 0 and no invis shield and shit. So Jeff was just free in the backline. Hold on, what was I saying?
Like their ban system. However, though, you cannot say you cannot compare this game to CS or League of Legends. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can't really like compare Rivals to CS or some shit, bro. Those are like already have their fan base. They've been out for such a long time. I mean, they're like CS could release a new game and it would be shit at balance or something, and there would still be like fucking 50,000 people playing it just because it's fucking Counter-Strike. You know what I mean? Like that.
Night and day different games. They're not even close to the same.
Makes it worse. This is a billion-dollar company. They have different teams for the technical state, for the balance team, for the community team, like all over the board. They have teams.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
probably hundreds of people that work on this game. Balance is its own subsection of probably like 15 people, with Xiang being the head of it. And you think it's like slowing down the hero release is gonna?
I would say this in Marvel Rivals, the like designing the heroes around the hero fantasy kind of fucks it up. I think. Like that's not a design philosophy in any other competitive shooter or something. Yeah, I do play Deadlock a little bit. I haven't been playing lately though. I'm waiting for them to update the game a little bit, you know. Like the hero fantasy is everyone wants to make their hero like very fucking enjoyable to play and very good, but you can never have that in like a fucking team-based hero shooter game. You know what I mean? It's about the team at the end, not like a specific hero. Like people are trying to live their hero fantasy in a game where you can swap heroes every time you die. Valve could make a dating sim named Counter-Strike. Dude, that would sell like hotcakes. What are you talking about? I would buy that immediately. Come on, man. 100 fucking knife skins in that game too. Wedding cake skins, bro. I don't know. What was I saying? Like the hero fantasy part kills Rivals, I think, because it makes more one tricks. Like there's just too many one tricks in this game, and this is a game where you have to swap characters to win. Basically, like you can't just lock in Bucky every game and expect to win every match. Even if you're like really good at Bucky, if he's getting countered, you could be like playing, I don't know, something like if they have like a double shield tanks in front of you, you could be playing Ting or something to get over that. But if you force your hero fantasy, which is like, oh, I am Bucky Barnes, bro, I'm just fucking shoot people, that means you're gonna lose the game. You lose way more games instead of swapping. And this like hero fantasy design kind of creates that system where people are just want to be one tricks of a hero. They're like, oh my god, I'm the number one magic player, bro. I always play magic, you know what I mean? Instead of just swapping to whatever the fuck the enemy team is doing. I mean, at the end of the day, this game is designed around people being able to swap every time they die, or every time they go to the spawn. So if somebody's trying to be one trick, they're gonna lose way more games.
Magically get them to figure out what the fuck they're doing. No,
They're
they
gonna
had 20
piss
patches,
their
they
teammates
have
off.
every single one. I've never ever looked over a patch and been like, yeah, this makes sense. Oh yeah, Jean Grey.
There's never been anything
Based on chuds and soy memes. That would be awesome, dude.
any of the patch notes that make sense. That just like there's just I don't believe you.
Why is
I don't
someone
believe you. There's
calling
never
me,
been a
man?
single patch note ever, and nothing in those patch notes that you're like, yeah, that seems good. Really? Never? Really? Never? That just like that.
Hold on, is my cam shaking? No, right? No.
Like I hate to be that guy, but it just seems like it can't. It can't be real. He's being hyperbolic to make a point. But like when you decide to be this analytical though, you can't be hyperbolic. You have to be somewhat more precise. You know, like you have to give
Kinda
some
lost
grace.
the
You can't
sauce
say
on
everything
this
sucks
video.
all the time. That can't be the whole personality. There has to be some goods that we look back at. Be like, these are things they did well. These are things that they don't do well. Like it always sucks. I mean, overall. Again, you're saying there's never been a patch where you're like, okay, this is pretty good.
But he said there has never been a patch where he was like happy about. Are you fucking crazy, bro? Like what do you mean? Why are you playing the game then? What? there has to be a patch where you're like fucking excited, dude. Dude, I was so excited when Black Cat came out. I'll say that. Like I was like, oh hell yeah, let me play this character. But like what made me sad was the realization that Black Cat is a dive hero and she was gonna get giga nerfed. And that made me not want to play the character because I like foresaw the fucking nerfs coming from a mile away. You know what I mean? Same thing happened with Daredevil, man. I was like so excited for Daredevil. And then it turned out that he was gonna get giga nerfed probably because he's a fucking dive hero. I don't know.
One of the strongest heroes that they've ever put in the game, who's been dominating the meta since
Fuck man, I want a dive hero that's like strong for like at least 3 seasons. Please, Guanggang, bro. Please, man. I just wanna dive backlines and turn my brain off all game.
slap on the wrist. Oh, 2 patches later? Oh, we buffed her. We compensated buffed her. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Oh, but Magic? Oh, she has a 53% win rate, though.
Not
It's kinda
Jeff though,
nerfed.
not
Oh,
Jeff.
Blade? Give a +1 damage.
First off,
Please
Magic's the
don't
highest
bring
win rate
back
in the game,
Seasons
literally
of
every
Jeff.
season since the beginning, other than Penny Parker, like on most ranks. I think I don't know what above all, but like up to Celestial. I think maybe GM, literally the
That
highest.
shit
so, like,
was
I
fucking
mean, I guess, but they
horrendous.
don't really change Magic that much. Phoenix has actually got a point. Phoenix, I don't know what the they're cooking with that, but what I think it is they just
Okay, I think Magic could be what I'm saying though. Like I've been on Magic since fucking season 0 and she's always been really good. But Magic is so easily counterable. And if like anybody swaps to Ting or and Bucky or some shit, you're just cooked on Magic. You know what I mean? You can't fucking play the game.
they don't want characters to be so unplayably bad that they want to keep their strength for like the 98% of people that play the game. Like realistically, what you have to do is you have to realize
People are like, how is Magic win rate so high? Oh my god, that was season 0, Jeff. No, bro, no, stop. I hate your agenda, bro. We're not bringing season 0, Jeff. Stop it. No, but people are like, how is Magic win rate this high? Oh my god, she sucks or whatever. No, Magic's win rate is high because Magic players know when to play her. You know what I mean? You don't play Magic into Ting and Bucky or some shit. Or Emma, that something just cocks you. That's why her win rate is so high because people just swap off the character whenever they're getting countered. Like since she's been season 0 release, people know what her good matchups are, what her bad matchups are, and they just fucking swap. It's not like other characters where they just force it, like Bucky or some shit, where you like force Bucky every time, and then when there's no dive hero, the Bucky just gets fucked by hit scan characters,
this game is not balanced for you.
and
Like you have to
his
come
win
to
rate
terms with
just
the fact that the
plummets.
game is not balanced for you, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It should not be balanced. Rival specifically for top 500 players and pro players, because this game is not that serious, and what carries this game is the console base and the casual base. And if you do want it to become a pro game, that esports number needs to quadruple. And there's ways to do it. You can make it a more competitive game, but it's not there right now, and it's not really what its player base wants.
Issue with sword for 8 patches. Oh, but Torch? Good for 2 seasons?
Officer Grim is your panic button? Yeah. I mean, the thing just cancels out like everything Magic does. He's really good against Rogue too. I fucking hate him, bro. Like Rogue's entire kit turns red whenever a thing slams next to me. But I love Rogue because she doesn't die. She's a fucking tank and I can just get back. You know what I mean? So she has a way of surviving the Officer Grim, but Magic really doesn't. If you get caught by Ting mid dive, you just fucking explode.
Nerfed into the
There's
ground.
nothing you
Okay,
can
I
do.
like 3, and it was a little much, but I mean, I guess.
13 nerfs, 1 patch?
But everybody was calling for Torch nerfs. Were we not there?
Oh, but
But then I realized I can go Psylocke when Officer Grim is out. I think Psylocke cooks Officer Grim, and it's just like alt farm for her. There are a couple more heroes that cooks him. Primarily like hit scan, Punisher or some shit.
Elsa? Ooh, see,
But
Elsa, she's
Psylocke
literally
is
the most
really good
powerful character.
against
Wait, she's not top 3
Ting if
DPS
you
anymore.
wanna
Hold on,
just
let's pull her
still
back up.
play dive
Bro, I can
while the
legit think
Ting
of
is in the
50,000
game.
examples of the balance.
I don't think Elsa's that like insane now. Like she's still very strong. She's definitely very good. Like I wouldn't she's like dominating
It was
every
the
game.
questionable shit they've done.
Like you don't lose a game if you don't have an Elsa.
Bro, I remember company nerfed Iron Man. They nerfed Iron Man and Fantastic in the same patch and then buffed Jean Grey. Swear to God,
They
if you go back.
they nerfed Iron Man and Fantastic and buffed Jean. When did that happen? What? I don't remember that happening. No way they nerfed Iron Man and Fantastic and buffed Jean, bro. Netties, what the fuck, man?
The patch notes will find that. The inability to nerf Gambit is literal insanity. Yeah, that too.
When you go Ting versus Ting, yeah, his fucking they just hold the right click, right, and then it's way slower than his normal punches, so they just fucking explode and die. But like you wanna like spam the fucking right click until you're sure you can kill somebody. I think on Ting because it gives you like armor so you don't die,
Crazy.
They have nerfed
and
him
it also weakens people now. Like you wanna keep right clicking, and then at like the last second you just fucking punch somebody and then
The
get him
problem is
out.
Gambit's base kit is so juiced, you can't nerf it much more without the character being borderline unplayable for 90% of players. It needs, if you're gonna do anything, you
Huh? I can't, bro. I'm streaming.
need to rework him entirely. His base kit is so
Did you? Is that the update? Oh, nice.
juiced that
Yeah.
if you were like anyone that's like from bronze to maybe plat or gold or GM, if you nerfed it even more, you're just like kind
Are
of
they talking
hanging out.
about Gambit, bro? Gambit, man. Gambit was actually really fun at the start. They just didn't know how to nerf him. I think. Maybe he's harder to nerf than I think, though. I don't like the current Gambit as much as the start of the season Gambit. I mean, when he first came out, like current Gambit is just a heal bot, man. It's just another heal bot in the backline. Maybe they should have nerfed his healing rather than his damage. Oh, that too. Yeah, they removed the knockdown. I don't know why they like flat out remove abilities like that. I hate when they remove the second dash from Black Cat, dude. I guess he was way too oppressive against flyers. I mean, he can like jump at them and shit. You know what I mean? The flyers we have in the game now, they're like so slow and they have like very little health. So they explode of like any time of like any poke damage coming in, and we are in a poke meta. So flyers are kind of cooked right now. Like you can just fucking keep blasting them like Normandy Beach, bro. You know what I mean? There's like fucking 4 people shooting at the flyers. They're just gonna instantly explode and die. Shorten the range of card heal chain. That could be one, yeah. But like, I don't even hate that though. Like, I feel like at the start he meant to be like a flanker healer where you would use your shift to like go on high grounds and like go behind the enemy team or some shit and then just fucking shoot them with the cards and then heal your team with the E. But that just made him too strong because people now just sit in the back line and they just use every ability he has to heal. Just heal botting the team until they get their ult and then just press alt and win the game. Maybe the alt needed to go, bro. I don't know. Like the alt is just too strong. His playstyle would have been perfect if his alt wasn't that strong.
There. Oh, sorry. Let me preface this. You would have to nerf it significantly more to have a big
Let's
impact.
see what
To the point where
Plat
you'd have to make
says.
him handless outside of his ult, or you make the ult a handless thing, right? You'd have to do either one. Right. I understand it's the ult. I know it's the ult. But like that's how the ult works. What do you want the ult to do? You want it to do no damage? You want it to do no healing? You want it to like what do you want it to do? That's how it's designed to work.
Bro, the alt is like jack of all trades thing, right? He just does everything, man. Tony Stark spent billions to make Elizabeth Wrestler just to go slower than a Chinese man with good cardio. Yeah. Tony Stark kind of gets cooked by Iron Fist still. Man, but like I sometimes Iron Man is just so annoying, bro. Like you could play him like you would go to the skybox and keep spamming his fucking beams or whatever. Like that's very annoying too. I don't know how they would balance it. His chest beam was like chest beam is the way, I guess. You just use him as like this beam that has short range so people can actually engage with him. I don't know. They shouldn't buff the fucking little blast he does with his arms though. That shit is fucking annoying. I don't want to lose my eyesight trying to hit scan shoot an Iron Man. He's in the skybox, fucking blasting me in the face, bro.
That's how it's designed to work. You have to change it completely. You would have to rework it. You have to rework his whole kit. They have nerfed the ult multiple times. They have done that. Like, I guess it depends. Like, how hard do you want it nerfed, right? You'd have to like really.
Dude, Gamma Iron Man though. Gamma Iron Man was so fun. I remember Gamma Iron Man, bro. That shit was so fucking fire, dude. Genuinely, they don't even need to change Iron Man. Just bring Gamma back, I think. If they want to fix Iron Man. Really? It's Adam? It's not like Angela? I think Angela Dash might be faster.
Step on the gas. And
I mean, Angela is overall the fastest flyer, probably, because she's just perma in flight mode. But like in short burst, I would argue Cyclops is the fastest flyer if you're talking short bursts. He just fucking zooms out of there instantly.
I feel like in the last couple patches, they've gotten more aggressive with it, but it still wasn't enough, right? It was still not enough.
Like an $80 billion market cap rivals for sure has to be at least 300 to 500 deploys. Exactly. It's crazy.
If you
They have way more employees, I bet.
How do they feel right now playing against Dive? A lot of them be like, I hate.
I bet they have like 1,000 employees for sure. Bro, but like for Adam to be meta, he has to be third support, which sucks. I fucking hate third support characters, man. They should all be like second support viable. Goddamn triple support ruining my fucking game, bruh.
This is the same season, by the way, season 8.5, that loading in, everyone said Dive is dead. And I could show you 10 or 15 streamers where I saw that made tweets or videos saying this is going to be the worst season ever. Rivals hates their Dive players, hates melee, we're back to poke slop. We're back to slop. And then ends up
What?
saying this is going to be the worst season ever. Rivals hates their Dive players, hates melee, we're back to poke slop. We're back to slop. And
We're back to poke slop? Yes and no. I don't like. Yeah, we're back to poke slop, kinda. It's just fucking Punisher and Moon Knight every game or something. Or some variation of that. Which sucks. Which sometimes it sucks to play against, yeah.
ends up not
No. But like the game is not dead. I don't know why people are like the game is dead. Oh my god, they fucking ruined the game. They did not ruin the game. It was just a fucking small change, bro. Like how can people say like, oh, they always have the same meta and then they ruined the game this season by changing the meta? Like what are you saying then? Like did the meta change? Did it not change, bro? Like
being true.
What the fuck are you trying to say?
Every game,
Because people are terrible.
and I come to realize that balance and rivals doesn't mean anything.
Because people are terrible. Yeah, that good argument. Blame the
It
players.
doesn't matter. Daredevil just got his like 19th round of nerfs, and they were pretty strong this time, and he's still perma. You know who also got a big round of nerfs? Gambit. You know who's still perma banned? Gambit. Someone actually brought up how bad Operation Health was for Siege. I played.
Oh, guys, if we just nerf a character by 1%, but it's not being changed. Oh, but their place in the meta isn't changed.
They didn't nerf Gambit by 1%. They nerfed the fuck out of Gambit, but like it still doesn't matter because his base kit is so strong. I mean, they could have done the Black Cat thing, which would suck though. True, Overwatch. Dude, I thought Overwatch was gonna be way different than Rivals. It's like very similar. Like people are like, oh, there's no healing in Overwatch, not like slop Rivals. And I go to Overwatch, I'm just like full health as soon as I like get out of sight of the enemy team. I think Overwatch is kind of evolving into Rivals now. They're kind of becoming the same game.
Changing? Why? We nerfed them, guys. Oh, we nerfed them though.
But I saw all the Daredevil players talking about how they really ruined his flow and that he didn't feel very good when there was a test server. Everyone's like, oh my god, he's so bad. They really ruined the flow of the character. This guy's dead, and he's still fine.
But like in Overwatch, you can die so quick when you're like positionally bad and shit. You know what I mean? Whereas in Rivals, there are heroes that are specifically designed to just live, like fucking Jeff. If you're playing like shit on Jeff, You can just bubble and hide underground and just run away. You know what I mean? I guess that's what they're doing for casual players though. Like casuals just don't know where the fuck they are usually. They're like they're not even with their team. They're off the map somewhere just doing some dumb shit. And then they don't want them to die to Spider-Man or something.
Fine.
Why doesn't it matter?
See, during Operation Hell, he feels horrible, but he's still strong. Okay, so again, though,
Jetpack, then Bastion. Bro, Bastion pisses me off so much. That motherfucker just fucking melts me instantly, bro. Oh my god, fucking Bastion, dude. I haven't come across the Jetpack Bastion combo yet, but oh my god, Bastion itself is just so fucking annoying to deal with.
let's be honest then. During that test server phase, all the Daredevil players played him like, yeah, this guy's dead. His character's dead.
Like, he's very easily killable, but like he just pops out of nowhere and then just fucking guns me down, and I just instantly melt away and die.
The argument of why is he still permanent? People are
I
just
can't
terrible.
even
Okay,
I can't even get on my motorcycle or something with Shion. I just melt. I just instantly melt away.
well, like first off, okay, listen, man. Again, this game's not balanced for you and I. It's especially not for you. It's balanced for like the other 98% of people that play the game. And second off, he's still going. That was the point. They spent a whole season.
I'm very
trying
new
fix
to
the game,
Overwatch
and you know
though,
what
so
happened?
I
It
don't
was
want
worse at
to
the end.
talk about the Overwatch fucking meta or something. I'm still learning Overwatch as we go.
It was legitimately worse. And the thing that frustrates me whenever I see stuff like this in general is nobody can articulate what they want specifically.
Oh, I can.
Okay, I want to hear it.
I just dropped a 2-hour video on it, actually.
You better set it in here. Then you better say give me a couple. Give me at least the Daredevil, because I talked about it.
Bro, Daredevil. They should bring back Black Cat second dash and Daredevil's E range, like his dash range when he fucking locks onto enemy. Because those are like they just feel bad to play now. Like they just feel awful to play. You know what I mean? They could like nerf the damage to the grunt. I don't care about that. If the character is still fun to play, people will play it. But you can't just take away an ability like that, dude. Then take away Gambit's second dash too. Then he becomes like dog shit. Except that he wouldn't because Gambit doesn't need to engage like Black Cat. You know what I mean? Black Cat has to be in there, but if she doesn't have a dash to save herself, she just fucking explodes and dies. A10 Warthog now. Imagine Bastion that flies and also has active healing. That sounds horrible. That sounds really horrible. But that also requires teamwork, though. You gotta have like a friend with Jetpack Cat or something.
That's it. Nobody has anything else. I agree that we should have more apps.
What? It heals you if he fucking hooks you? Bluetooth claws? What are those? What is the Bluetooth claw? Is that her like VIP? No. Keep the VIP. I like the VIP. I like the VIP. No, they should like the changes they made to her. Like her fucking shop is way more money now, and her damage is lower in some of her abilities. They also nerfed the tracking of her fucking ghost dash or whatever she does, like her right click E. They can keep those, but just give us the second dash back, bro. Like that just feels fucking awful to play her. Like if I dive in, usually I would dive in, use my dashes, and then use invis to get out. But like right now, you just use one dash, you whip, and then you have to invis out, but people just fucking shoot you down. Cloud range is crazy. It's fine, dude. We're in a game where Cyclops just blows up your entire team. Come on, man. We can give Black Cat a cloud range, I think. That's not that bad. I mean, like the main play style was you just fucking go invis and then dash the backline once and then just claw them to death. And then you get out with your second dash. But since you don't have your dash now, you just fucking die. When you run out of money, you die on Black Cat. You can't really do anything. And the item is more expensive now, so you can't even buy it. Wolverine is fucking terrifying this season, yeah. But Invis shuts him down though, so it's fine. Like Invis or some tanks, you can't just deal with them on Wolverine.
Maps. I agree. That maybe
I mean, if you're playing Ting, it already sucks as Wolverine to fight Ting and Emma or some shit. Because Emma grabs you and Ting punches you to death.
should be a map voting system. We did not reference a 2-hour-long video. Oh my god. That sometimes I load please, I'm begging you.
You gotta be really
I don't
good
think you need a
at
whole season
Wolverine to make
to
that
figure out
work.
how to make that not happen anymore.
Amen.
There's a lot of ways that you...
Why are double bans still in the game?
Okay, we're
Why?
agreement. We're agreement.
We don't need to stop.
Hey, listen,
You're-
I want to find some common ground. I want to find some common ground.
Or
I think
if
finding
they have
common
like
ground
an
is good. I'll wait.
Invis and Bucky, you're especially cooked on Wolverine. The Bucky just pulls you, Invis pulls you. You're
but I
like
raised double ban.
in the middle of the team. You don't know what you're doing, and then you explode and die.
Sure.
Double bans isn't even up for debate. It's not subjective. Who wants?
Oh yeah, like double bans, gotta go, man. I don't know. I don't know why double bans are still in the game.
Double bans.
Sure.
Guys, we need to pause all production on all heroes to fix double bans. We have an entire technical team that made this game, but we can't figure it out. Pause all heroes, pause all departments. We need to fix double bans, and we need to spend an entire 6 months doing
Well,
it.
they probably have a reason to keep them though.
You're
It's
right.
not like they can't fix double bans or something. It's not like they don't have the resources to fix it. Oh my god, it's such a hard task.
While keeping up the consistent content that the game already has. Also, like, I really
No, they're keeping it for a reason, probably.
Yeah, also that's a good point. Unknown. Overwatch has map voting, and you could play the same maps in a row in Overwatch too because people vote for the same maps.
I'm
If
too
anything, map
stupid
voting-
to
like, I don't think I've
understand
ever
the
done same
reason,
map
but
back-to-back in ranked
they're
ever,
probably
because you
keeping
can't.
the double
I've had it
bans
where I
for a
swap
reason.
In Rivals?
The counts when that happens, but
If we're talking about in Rivals, I've literally gotten the same map multiple games in a row. If we're talking about Overwatch,
God,
yes,
it's so
but
fucking hot in here.
It's very rare. I think I've had it once or twice, but
Wait, I need to open my window actually.
And in map voting, yeah, sure. Yeah, you want to have a map voting? I'm with you. I agree. Sure, I'm not saying you shouldn't ask for it to be better. I think absolutely. Again, though, we're not talking about that. We're talking about balance philosophy, right?
I swear that's never happened to me before.
But how often I see people asking for stuff or blaming stuff or saying like, oh, like, I wish like we didn't do this or whatever. And it's like,
God
this is
damn.
what other games beg for. We get a balance patch every month, right? Which granted, I think
Horrible
balance
patch.
should be more aggressive.
They should
But
be. I
let's
agree.
talk about specifically. I have literally seen every season people say, oh, the game hasn't changed at all. Oh, the game hasn't changed at all. It's the same meta every season. Where? Hulk was insane when the game first came out. Since then, have not been insane almost ever. He's been strong here and there, but not been insane. Strange was insane when the
He's
game first
insane
came
right
out.
Strange
He's
was
been decent
insane.
since then and good and bad in certain situations. Cap was horrendous when
Wait, Hulk wasn't insane when the game came out. It was the Gamma team up that was the insane part.
the game
The
came out.
Gamma
He was insane
team
for a
up
long
was
time, then he made a
insane.
comeback, then he was bad again, and then more recently he was good again.
Cap was good, and then he was bad, and then he's good now, I guess.
Groot was not very good when the game first came out, then he went to not very good, then he's come back, and then he went
Groot was like... Groot has always been like a sleeper pick. I don't know why I had never learned Groot. As a tank, Groot has been always a fucking sleeper pick, bro. He was always strong, I feel like.
away, then he came back, and then he's been kind of solid ever since. Then I don't think he's ever had hard meta outside of like there was one season, I think 1.5 season he was really strong. Like when they changed like the damage team up where you could like
I guess Groot was bad when second season rolled out where they buffed Wolverine. That would be the only season where Groot was bad because Wolverine hard countered him.
you could one shot through support. There was one half season
True, where is Ghost Rider, bro? Where the
Venom was
fuck
Yeah,
is
Cap was
Ghost
never
Rider,
bad. It was
man?
only at the start of the game.
Okay, like Rivals hero pool kind of sucks because everybody's a duelist. But like I don't know, man. They gotta make a season where they just keep adding vanguards and healers though. There's an issue with Marvel itself where you can like find a lot of characters that don't fit the DPS role. People like want every character in the DPS role. Like they're like, oh my god, Deadpool, Deadpool has to be a DPS. You know what I mean? I feel like Spider-Man's entire rogue gallery could be a Vanguard. Like his entire fucking villain gallery could be Vanguard characters. Or Juggernaut or Colossus, a lot of X-Men villains. Thanos. Yeah, just you can just add those characters, but I think they're saving them for later though. Add more duelists now. No. No more duelists. No more duelists will be added. Like their base plan sucks. Like what they did, I don't know, bro. There's a lot more to the design than just selecting Marvel characters because they have to design their like stories and shit too. So there was probably a lot more you know pre-planning going on. But I don't know if they pre-planned a bunch of DPS characters though. Kapıyı kapatasın. Açık. Remove strategist and Vanguard. Just make everybody a DPS.
It's bad.
Bruh. Strategist is weird, bro. I don't know what Marvel heroes fit the strategist role. Like anybody with magical abilities might work, or like anybody with like intelligence, I guess. Strategist is like a harder role to put heroes into. They did it with Gambit. Gambit worked really well, I guess. Like people were for sure thinking Gambit was gonna be a duelist.
There was definitely a
But
season
he
where
was
people
not.
when Cap got hard nerfed, where people were like, yeah, this character's not good, and maybe they just didn't give him a chance. But there was a time after he was insane, they nerfed him into the ground. We're just not remembering, but consistently always been strong. Hasn't been hard meta for a long time. Thor was really good when he first came out. Then they did the rework a lot.
Thor was really good when he first came out. What? Thor was terrible.
Oh, weird, because every Thor player argued with me when I thought that the rework Thor was better, but everyone argued under the sun with me that original Thor was.
Dude, Thor was awful, bro. What? Who argued with Flats that Thor was better when he first came out? Bro, Thor's. I remember doing like the hero missions to the game. Thor's fucking mission was like hit 4 people with your ult, and it was fucking impossible, bro. I think I did it with like a friend where they Groot ulted 4 people together, and then I just Thor ulted instantly. It was impossible to catch 4 people in your ult
10 times better
because your ult is so slow. You go like a snail in
I actually
there.
laid that one as a trap. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a little trap. I
And
sometimes
now they sped it up a little bit.
leave those in there as like just little whatevers for like people that get really mad in comment sections. Unfortunately, we don't expect it just to react here. I actually agree. I actually think Thor was bad in the beginning. The rework actually made him much better. But I leave those sometimes as little sprinkles because don't forget about that.
Thor was terrible for like 8 months, and now he's finally playable.
Thor was not terrible for 8 months. Okay, we're clear.
Double bans is legit a Boolean code conditional fix. I swear to God.
Yeah, we gotta add more DPS. Yo, though, like they pre-planned all of it though. You know what I mean? So they can't just get out of the pre-plan. The pre-plan sucked though. Whoever the fuck like designed the hero pool this way, I don't know. Like I don't know what's wrong with that guy. Come on, man. We couldn't put some vanguards in there, really? I guess they're trying to put the most hype characters at like the first seasons, like fucking I don't know, Cyclops, Deadpool, Blade. Who else did they release? There's also Hulkbuster and Henderson. They wanted to play the alternate timeline stuff. They wanted to play the alternates. Yeah. Yeah, they're like they already pre-planned their story and they're like season settings and shit beforehand. So it's kind of hard to change it now, I guess. But like they should have included more fucking tanks, man. Just make like a Sinister Six season, bro, where you fucking put every Spider-Man villain into the game. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. No, we would like, oh, we're tired of Spider-Man villains. What is this shit? Just add one more DPS from X-Men or something. They did fire that guy. Oh my fucking god, dude. I mean, he did put like a lot of hype heroes at the start, but it's just not balanced in terms of game balance. You know what I mean? He was more playing into the vibes. Like, oh my god, what if we release Deadpool, guys?
Same
People would be fucking going wild.
One character to the second option. Bro, I swear I could hire an intern at some D3 college in computer science. They could fix double bans. For $100, they could probably do it. But my billion-dollar Chinese company can't. Like,
so it's clear they just
my
either
billion-dollar Chinese company,
or B, they want more
wild,
time to settle
bro.
with the 6 bans. There's clearly other answers. Yeah, it's probably not that difficult to code into the game, but like that's not how.
By the way, people think like companies are like gonna cater to their game forever or some shit. If the game is not doing well or selling well, they would just focus on another game under the wraps. You don't even know. You know what I mean? They could be like coming up with fucking completely different game in NetEase and not giving resource to rivals people.
You look at it. You don't look at it as like they
we
don't
don't even know.
No, there's another reason. Most likely, either they just added 2 extra bans and they want to settle, right? Because so think of it this way: you go from 4 bans with double bans to 6 bans with double bans. You've already added 2.
I'm guessing bans, right? With Marvel backing it though, it's that's kind of like not gonna happen. I feel like Marvel would keep it afloat, but I don't know. Maybe they're not giving their best fucking gameplay designers to this game, and they're doing another game. You never know
Potential of
what's
6
going on
characters getting banned.
inside the
A lot of times people
company.
either don't, sometimes people don't vote, or there's double bans, right? So realistically, on average, I bet it's closer to like 4.5 or 4.8% of people or characters are banned each game. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's
I
5,
think
sometimes it's 4,
Guangdong
sometimes
did
it's
say
even less,
the
right? Maybe it's
game
closer
was
to
a
5.
success
That said,
overall,
though,
though.
if you immediately go from 4 bans with double bans to 6 bans with
Like
double
a
bans and then remove
massive
double bans,
success.
you are now having statistically a lot more bans every game because you have no more double bans anymore.
What do you mean no werewolf? We have werewolf cap.
And the only thing they would have to be accounting for that is people just not voting, which is much slower. So they might be afraid of.
Oh, you mean is like werewolf a character from Marvel? You mean? There are a lot of Marvel characters I don't know about, I think.
Bans hitting the ranked ladder all the time.
I'm not like a
they
huge
might account
Marvel
for that.
guy.
On an average, you load in, and the same 3 characters are banned.
Not gonna lie, DC is better sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
So
No, I'm gonna lie. I'm just gonna say the truth. DC is better than Marvel.
There's ways to look at that without, well, I need to go find some intern. No. The way you get through to this is you go, okay, they're probably afraid of it because XYZ. Let me explain to you why XYZ actually doesn't matter.
As a fan of both
you because you have an
fucking
actual logic behind it, not just complaining them like
both Marvel and DC. I gotta say DC is like
I don't
has
think
way more interesting stories and shit going on.
that hard to code. Able to rework. And in instances, like watch him a ton. And then more recently, not recently, 2 months
We
ago,
gotta get ready
that,
for
he was strong
DC
for a solid
allies,
3 months,
man.
And then more recently, he's fallen off a bit more. Penny had multiple seasons of
I
being
don't care about Boger's season 0 tier list, bro.
shit. Gave her a team up. She became. Okay, so we just ego everybody that's not a pro player at this point. Everybody's worse than me.
Bro,
Right?
I'm
Okay.
insta-locking
So a lot of content creators
Superman
get to
every
interact
game
with the public a lot
on
more, which is
DC
a good thing,
allies.
keeps us in check sometimes. And I think most people become more self-aware as time has gone on that you need to have both balance the game for a top level, because you can't say like they don't matter, but also those people matter a lot too, and you need to make sure the game is still fun for them. So immediately, not only do I not matter, but Boger doesn't matter. Which Boger, by the way, when this game came out, Boger's a former tier 2 player in.
Okay, like the top people balance versus like the bottom of fucking bronze balance. I said like you shouldn't like balance for like the bronze players because they don't even know what character is strong and they can win games on like the weakest character still and make them work somehow because it's fucking bronze. It's just a chaotic landscape, you know what I mean? You can never balance the game for the casual audience, I think. But they shouldn't also focus on like top of the line players, but because they would make the game too boring. Here is what I will say though. I don't like that they're balancing the game the same way for PlayStation or console and PC. Because in PC, hit scan characters can be way more oppressive than console hit scan characters. And since they're both using the same balance, what happens is, oh my god, Magic is insane in console, and then oh my god, Phoenix is insane in PC. So like we need to separate those two balanced teams. I think I don't know. Like the console and PC balance thing is kind of hard. I don't like it. I think it should be separate. I feel like we would have a way better game for both versions if they were separate fucking balances for the console and PC.
Overwatch. If he decided to keep pursuing that longer instead of going becoming a streamer, he probably could have made Overwatch League back in the day because he was a very good tank player. And then in Rivals when he came out, he made top cut of MRC with his EU content squad. The guy's not handless, right? Just kind of
What are they
obnoxious
talking
to be like,
about?
I don't care about that guy. He's
Boger?
like beneath me. Like insane. They took it away. She fell off again. More recently, last season or two, has been really good. Like Boger's way better at the game than I am. I'm very well aware of that. That's my goat right there, and I wish him nothing but the best. But like, you when she talk to me like, oh, you're not.
Can I play my
whatever.
game
Like,
now?
you kind of just show your ass when you do that.
Oh my god, enough reaction for today, I think. Let's play some rivals. I need the fucking grind for the Loki skin, if you know what I'm saying, bruh. Dude, where is that Loki skin actually? Marvel 2026 summer skins. There's a chance this skin could be Goofy though, because she holds a staff in game. What the fuck? Hold on. This skin might be Goofy because of Loki's posture and shit in game. But we will have to see. I already got the Emma one. Yo, when is the Cap one coming out? Wait, did this come out already? I can't get Daredevil one, bro. I don't have fucking units left. I gotta get the Gooner ones. Fuck. I don't know. God, I wish I had the Daredevil one though. I don't play Black Widow. I'm not gonna get Black Widow's skin. This skin is wild though. I'm not gonna lie. This is some wild Gooner shit. Bro, I can't believe what that skin looks like from the back. Where is it?
Did you know that Black Widow's
That's not the skin. Bro, from the back, it's fucking crazy, dude. Like, come on, bro. There is no way. Like it looks like a modded skin. Oh my fucking god, dude. Holy shit, netties have no chill, man. They know their audience. Hey, they know their fucking audience. I better buy this? No, dude, I don't play Widow. I'm gonna get the Loki one. I want the Loki summer skin. Ooh, let me get 3 units. You want the Widow one? Dude, I don't know. I don't play Widow, man. No, bro. There is no goaded Widow, man. Isn't this good enough? Like, this skin is good enough, I think. Nah, Emma's skin is the best summer skin, though. Nah, this is peak. With the X-Men setup, it looks crazy. Let me get the Doctor Strange one now. I'm on like the last balloon on that one. What happened? Oh shit! I got somebody banned. Well, GG's. Bro was cheating probably. Bro, let's get the Doctor Strange one. I like that they get a discount for him. Boom, give me the skin. Oh my god, I never won these gacha fucking balloon thingies, bro. I always have to do the whole thing. Let's go, I can play Summer Strange today then. Ooh. Wait, give me the rogue one, Let's go! True. This is feeding me already though, I'm full, bro. As a man in Jujutsu Kaisen said, I'm thank you netties, I'm full now, bro. Is this dessert? Yo, they violent for this one. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this fucking icon on. Wait, no, they're gonna know I'm a rogue player now. Fuck, why did I do that? Change it. Switch the nameplate right now. What was it before? It's like a cool one I haven't used. You need, dude, I wanted Black Cat summer skin, man. They knew, god damn it, bro. If they didn't nerf her, she might have gotten one. Come on, man. We gotta wait a whole year for the Black Cat summer skin now. God damn it. What are these old ass fucking skins, bro? They took out back, they shot her, my girl. How could they do this to us? Oh wait, this is hero based. Oh, where's Emma? No, where's Magic? I was using the Magic one, I think. Here you go. Magic summer skin too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm full with Magic too. We're eating good with Magic, bro. Like, where is Magic? Magic already has 900 skins. Where the fuck is Magic? My stream is lagging? Really? Why is that? It's loading shaders. That might be it. Bro. Why is it the fucking monster form? Bro, like this skin. Oh my god, this skin, bro. Nah, give me black cat fucking summer skin. You'll be full forever. Come on, man. Oh shit, I should put like Emma now. I forgot. Where is Emma? I gotta put Emma summer skin for the views. Oh, she can just do this one here? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna piss until my shaders load, and then I'm gonna come back. Hold on. Are we good? Oh, yeah. But you're saying my stream is lagging? Really? On YouTube? Let me see. Yo, it is lagging, you're right. Why is it doing that? YouTube is not receiving enough video. What the fuck, OBS? Oh fuck, I'm recording, that's why. That is why. Okay, so I gotta lower my settings a little bit if I want to record rivals, huh? Wait, this is not where we reduce the settings. I guess it is though. We could go P5. So there's no lag. But the quality is gonna be a little lower. Oh fuck, what did I do? No. Where the settings at? Oh, they're there. We could go P5.